I'm so tired. I got a little too ambitious with this pin.
Hey guys, I'm Deepika and welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I decided to test out some Pinterest clothing hacks. And I've been meaning to try these out for quite some time. So we'll see how good and how hack-worthy these hacks are. Is that even a thing? So for hack number 1, we're going to try and recreate the choker neck t-shirt. Now, I've seen a lot of these on Forever 21 and you know, when I used to see them, I used to find them so cool, but I never bought them because I was always like, I can recreate this at home, even though I never came down to actually making it until today. So what you need for this is a pair of scissors. If you can get your hands on clothing scissors, that would be, and a piece of newspaper, some bell pins, and one sketch pen or markers. I have 10, but you just need one, and obviously a t-shirt. Now I have this t-shirt from Decathlon and I got it for like 100 rupees, so it's very easy to get. So what the tutorial says is that you're going to lay the newspaper on top of your t-shirt and then you're going to trace out the crease of the neckband using your nails and your fingers, something like how I'm doing right now. And after that, you're supposed to cut this. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Next, you're supposed to just mark how low you want to be the cutout to be below the neckline. This would be a good point. That I guess is about 3 inches. So I have marked a point 3 inches below what I consider to be the midpoint of this t-shirt. And next, she has used a curved ruler to kind of mark this sort of a line, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to wing it. I think that should be good, and then just cut it out. Pick your rubber in a second place and use again. Once you have this cut out, next she says to just pin it on top of your t-shirt. Pin it. Next she says trace the V-neck neckline. Okay, so I have traced out the neckline with the template, and now I'm just gonna get to the fun part, which is this is how the cutout has kind of turned out, and I think it's pretty decent. Let's try it on. So this is how it looks. I think it looks very street style vibe. I'm pretty happy with this and I would give this hack a thumbs up.
They say life will bring discomfort, and I discovered we all just suffer cause no one feels that bad. And it comes from one another. We hurt each other just like a lover, and don't think twice about that.
Okay, for this next one, I will be using the same t-shirt that I used for the choker neck cutout, because this is also t-shirt 1. What is done in this pin is that this girl has created flowers and then kind of sewn them on top of the t-shirt to create like a 3D t-shirt effect, and I think it looks really cool. For this, what you need is some red colored fabric. I think preferably tulle fabric, but I have this sort of cotton fabric, but I think this would also work. And you need some black colored buttons for this, some needle and thread to sew it on. Also, you need some black fabric color for this. So the first thing that this girl has done is cut out circles of various sizes from this fabric, so I'm gonna do that first.
I'm so tired.
Okay, so next what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to take one piece of each size and then kind of sew them together to make a sort of flower. So I'm going to really quickly do that with the help of a needle. So I am done making my flowers and I think they look pretty good, if I might say so myself. Moving on to the next step, we need to paint on sort of branches with fabric color onto the t-shirt. It's going to look really pretty and totally, hopefully, worth the effort. So let's do this. Okay, so I have finished painting this t-shirt. I'm sure it's not looking very impressive right now, but hopefully it'll look a little better when the flowers are on. So that brings me to the next step, which is, honestly, I am so almost ready to be done with this because there are too many steps and there's too much work. I think I got a little too ambitious with this pin.
because it has too many steps. So now we're going to take this button and the flower and then just sew the flower onto the shirt with the help of the button or wherever we want, and hopefully by the end of this it'll look pretty. Sewing on the buttons. So we finally finished this t-shirt. Woo-hoo! This is how it looks. Honestly, I think it looks absolutely amazing. The best thing that you can get out of a DIY is for it to not look like a DIY, but I do feel that the difficulty level of this pin is pretty high.
I wanna make a change, but you either pick yourself up or you let yourself down. Life will always be tough.
So for the third DIY, it is basically a pair of DIY cherry blossom boyfriend jeans. This is a pair of jeans that the pin says that Blake Lively actually wore, and they've tried to recreate that, so obviously I was kind of sucked into it. They look really pretty and I really wanted to recreate them. So for this, all you're gonna need is a pair of jeans. I just have this old pair of jeans that I don't wear anymore, and my hope from this is that it might look pretty enough that I start wearing it again. You're gonna need a few colors, like a white acrylic color and two pink acrylic colors is what I've got, just a few paints and a couple of brushes. So yeah, and since I am at home, my mom is not going to let me paint inside this area so I'm gonna have to step outside. I have set up everything outside. I hope this angle works out and you can see everything. So basically I'm just gonna take my paint as per the pin and dip this brush into it and then just have some fun with it, and then just, you know, kind of do that.
Okay, so I am done with splatter painting the jeans, and I'm supposed to paint some branches on top of it, so let's just quickly do that. Moving on, now we're going to draw the cherry blossom flowers, and for this I'm using 2 shades of pink. And basically the technique here is you're just going to dip your brush into the paint and just dot it over. It's pretty, I mean, you get what I'm doing. It's coming down, raining on me. Okay, so this is how it looks after it's done. They've made the same design here, so I'm gonna just repeat that and then I'm gonna show you guys how that ends up looking. So I think the jeans turned out pretty good. It looks almost exactly like the pin, sans a few tears that the actual pin has in the jeans. I would say the pin is medium difficulty, even though, you know, the takeaway is an awesome pair of jeans, like almost like a statement pair of jeans. All in all, there are a lot of flowers in the entire outfit. It's going to be a very floral look.
They say life will bring discomfort, and I discovered we all just suffer, cause no one feels that bad. And it comes from one another. We hurt each other just like a lover, and don't think.
Okay, so those were our Pinterest DIYs. I'm very happy with the total outcome. I feel like these really worked. I actually did end up wearing this t-shirt on my trip to Udaipur, and I actually styled it with a sari. If you want to see how that looked, go and check out my last video. If you guys like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more content. I'll see you guys next time.